That was breaking news coming in from the national capital. Now, another leader, political leader, not a minister, but a parliamentarian, Rahul Gandhi, also under the Enforcement Directorate scanner. We have details of his questioning as well. Rahul Gandhi has been called for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate for the second consecutive day, and it appears that Rahul Gandhi too has been evasive. We are hearing from our sources that Rahul Gandhi was shown papers, transactions, details of the deal as far as the Associated Journals is concerned, and he said that he wanted to be very careful. He checked his statement once again. He was being evasive, is what agency sources are telling Republic TV, saying that he may have been tutored completely by his lawyers in this particular case. Let me go across to Piyush, joining us with the details of what we know so far about the Rahul Gandhi questioning. Piyush.
Well, Niranjan, like you rightly pointed out, that yes, it's the second consecutive day of Rahul Gandhi being questioned by Enforcement Directorate. Remember that today, once again, he appeared before ED, and right now, as you are speaking, the second round of questioning of the day is underway. Earlier, he had come at around 11:30 and was there inside the ED office till 3:30 for 4 hours. He was questioned on the first round of questioning of the day, and then he went on for lunch break for an hour and then came back up. It's been around 6 hours that he has been questioned by Enforcement Directorate. The sources are suggesting that Rahul Gandhi once again is now being evasive. In fact, yesterday the questions those were asked from Rahul Gandhi were once again visited by the Enforcement Directorate officers, to which Rahul Gandhi said that he wants to be very much cautious about this and wants to consult with his lawyers on these questions those were asked by ED. These questions, according to sources, were basically on the documents of the properties of AJL. Remember that these properties are in question, and there is a alleged scam to the tune of more than 2,000 crore rupees, and that is the serious allegation which has also been levelled by not only BJP leaders but also Subramanian Swamy, who is also being petitioned this entire case. Let me straight away try to show you the pictures from where I am reporting. That's the ED office. You can see the massive security deployment here. The entry and exit points of this entire area has been completely blocked. Since morning, we are seeing similar situation. This is happening because of the kind of massive flash protests. Those are also being done by the Congress leaders. But the point here is that why Rahul Gandhi is evasive? Why is he not cooperating with ED officers? That's the point which now Congress party as well as Rahul Gandhi also must answer. We also tried to ask questions from Rahul Gandhi, but he was evasive. We have seen how from when he was leaving from his residence, my colleague Anuja tried to put some questions to Rahul Gandhi, but he did not say anything. If there is something, and if Rahul Gandhi believes that all this is political vision, then why doesn't he come out and explain to all the kind of allegations those are there on a senior leader of the Congress party? But instead of answering these questions, we are seeing Congress party staging massive protest across the Delhi. Here we are now seeing a few developments taking place. Once again, the entry points have been blocked and security has been
while you report on what's going on there, he's there for a second day. Let's tell our viewers about what he was asked and what he said to the agencies. First up, he was confronted with the proof. The details are on the screen. Rahul was first shown the document on the shareholding in Young India Private Limited. He was shown transactions involving the Associated Journals Limited and Young India. He was asked to go through those papers in great detail. The details are on your screen. And he was also asked questions pertaining to the involvement in the operations, in the day-to-day operations of Young India. Now, there was one bit of information we picked up on how he was perhaps tutored by lawyers. Let's show you the details of that on the screen. Question is, was Rahul Gandhi tutored by lawyers in this particular case? Like most leaders are, or most people are, before they face agencies, they usually think of questions and what answers will have to be given. Now, in that case, agency sources are saying that he may have been tutored because Rahul was specifically cautious while answering each question. They say on day one, appeared that Rahul was tutored by his lawyers, is what ED sources are telling the public. It seemed that he was tutored on how to answer a few things and avoid a few aspects. He was also evasive, is what we are hearing. Now, let's put out the details of that. Investigators are saying, on condition of anonymity, of course, that they are not satisfied with most of the explanation given by Rahul Gandhi. not satisfied by answers given by him in many cases, that the statement recording on first day, that is on Monday, ended around 9:30 p.m. but he wanted more time to go through his responses like most people do. When they record such a statement, they want to go through their statements, make corrections. He wanted time for that. And agencies, officers, ED officers also told him that he was delaying the entire procedure, and they say that he apologized for that. And agencies told Rahul there was a delay from his side. He was called once again for a second day because some of the questions remained untouched. And here's what the BJP is saying this evening.
जो नाटक नौटंकी, जो थिएट्रिक्स और ड्रामा कांग्रेस पार्टी भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर कल से कर रही है दिल्ली में, ये पूरा हिंदुस्तान देख रही है। आश्चर्य का विषय है कि भ्रष्टाचार भी करेंगे और जब भ्रष्टाचार के विषय में पूछताछ होगी, जब भ्रष्टाचार के विषय में कानूनी कार्यवाही होगी, तो उस पर ड्रामा भी करेंगे और उसमें सड़क भी रोकेंगे, उसमें कहीं न कहीं कानून से ऊपर अपने आप को मानेंगे। दिस सेंस ऑफ एंटाइटलमेंट that reeks out of the first family of the Congress party, the Gandhi family, is something which is obnoxious, is something which hurts the basic spirit of India.